I'll show you later, Tim. We are set for this co-main event, and it's a good one. One of the most looked forward to fights of the summer when they booked this one. And our tail of the tape looks like this. Couple of 27-year-olds. Looks similar on paper. Luque just a narrow 1-inch height advantage, but he does have a 4.5-inch reach advantage. Here's Joe Martinez.
And all fight fans, we are set to go our next bout tonight. 3 rounds, this in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. He's a mixed martial artist, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in officially 170.5 pounds. In 17 professional fights, his record 13 victories and 4 defeats. Fighting out of Orlando, Florida, USA. Here is Platinum Mike Perry. And across the octagon stands his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A Muay Thai fighter standing 5 feet 11 inches tall. He weighed in at the welterweight limit, 171 pounds, and holds a professional record of 16 victories, 6 defeats, and 1 draw. Fighting out of Brasilia, Brazil, here is Vicente, the silent assassin, luque. And your referee in charge of the action is Eduardo Hurdy.
So Eduardo Hurdy draws the assignment. Vincente LueQUE back in action. And he will take on Mike Perry. What a year it's been for LueQUE. Got married in March of 2019, a month after his fight of the night win against Brian Barberino, which, if you ask me, is still in the clubhouse as the leader of fight of the year right now.
Oh, 100%. That was an absolute war. If you haven't seen it, I recommend you go to Fight Pass and take a look.
Quick 1-2 for LueQUE, who was born in New Jersey, grew up in Brasilia. His father is Chilean, so South America certainly loves him. Speaks 3 languages.
Oh, heavy shot got through there. Kind of overextended, leaned over a little bit, but it found its mark. It got through the guard and connected flush on the chin of LueQUE.
Well, Mike Perry has finished 11 of his 13 wins.
Fantastic head movement there. Slipped 2 jabs in a row, left and right. Nice work.
LueQUE has finished 15 of 16 victories.
Again, man, he's putting everything into that shot. Very reminiscent of the shot that Uriah Faber dropped his opponent with recently.
Steps in with a hook that time is Perry. First time for the kick up top.
Yeah, LueQUE's taking his time here. Perry's looking good. He's throwing a lot of shots. He's getting through with some of them. LueQUE's blocking for the most part. Maybe he's just taking his time, waiting for the right time to commit. You know, maybe letting Mike blow his wad a little bit, calm down. This is where LueQUE does his best work. He backs you up against the fence. He's very clinical. He doesn't get overexcited and wild and throw outrageous shots and let his emotions take over. As I say, he's very clinical and precise and sets everything up. Oh, nice work.
Top does Perry.
Perry looks sharp tonight. It's the fastest I've ever seen him.
Well, he was excited as heck that he was on weight on Thursday afternoon, wasn't he, Michael?
Yeah, that's right. You know, no weight cut for him this week. Actually, on Thursday, he said, I'm off to go get a smoothie.
That's right.
And, you know, I think it's the right move. More people should be trying to do away with the weight cuts, you know. It affects your performance. It affects your ability to take a shot. And it's bloody miserable.
Well, speaking of bloody, a cut opened up below the right eye of Perry.
Yeah, LueQUE's getting through there with that jab. Oh, heavy shot.
Perry does that side step repeatedly where kind of just look for that opening and fire a shot up the middle or around the outside. Now LueQUE, as you say, he's not going to get emotional about it.
Oh, that was perfect timing.
Just Perry.
Jumping knee, jumping switch knee there, landed flush on the chin. Perry took it well. Again there, through the kick, but the knee connected almost.
Stiff jab from Perry. And Luque returns one as they return to the center. Shots on each side. No grappling expected. Perry blitzes forward once again.
Yeah, Perry's having a lot of success here. Whoa, that was a close one though. Nearly took that knee clean to the face as he dug down. Trying to avoid doing that next time, Mike, would be my advice.
You see the cut on the left eye now, Perry.
Yeah.
So some damage. Meanwhile, some redness on the face of Luque. Perry's had his shots here through the first 4 minutes.
100%. Both guys are connecting, doing good work.
A lot was made of the camp change for Mike Perry last year when he trained in Albuquerque at Jackson Wink in anticipation of his fight with Cowboy Cerrone in Denver, but he has since moved back to Orlando. Says that's my home, that's my roots, that's where the people know me best. So he has found a home base again at Fusion XL.
Oh, and he's working with a lot of highly skilled people as well. So, you know, a lot of high-level jiu-jitsu guys. So if Luque does take it to the floor, Perry should be.
Oh, heavy left
hand. Look at this!
Perry keeps
Look
swinging.
at that!
Now Luque put the guard up.
Yeah, Luque took all those shots and they were heavy, they were flush. Perry sensed the finish, he went forward with everything he had. Luque just took them and fired right back.
Final 10 seconds of the first round here. Second round coming.
I got first 30. I'll talk first 30. Right? We're great. I'm liking the patience. You have a lot of room to move still, okay? You can move more, okay? You're keeping your hands up, defending everything good. Can I get some cage work a little bit, brother? A little bit of cage work. And that's it. That's all I got for you, okay?
Catch
a little cage work.
Phenomenal. Feint a little more. A little more feints, and you're getting the reactions. You see the shots you've been landing this whole round. Feint a little bit more, and you'll get the reactions you want. The right hand's in.
Just breathe.
You look good, though, man.
Just breathe. Just catch your breath.
A little bit more feints.
Okay? Strike him at some point. Keep your hands up, man. Deep breath. We're going to give a good round now, okay? Recover as fast as you can.
Let's get this, man.
Cover as fast as you can. No cage
More
work.
feints,
Just a little bit.
More feints,
we're good.
Right's gonna land.
He did good. He won that first round.
After tonight's main event, don't miss these gentlemen. A recap of all the action on the UFC Fight Night post show right here on ESPN+. It's John Gooden, it's Dan Hardy. We have the best seat in the house, Michael, but not a bad vantage point from right up there from the desk as they're peering down into the octagon for the last potential 2 rounds of this fight in our main event, and then they'll have the recap and speak with the champion, whether it's Valentina Shevchenko or Liz Carmouche. Of course, that's coming in our main event, but right now, business to settle in the welterweight division.
Yeah, Luque is doing a good job of chopping those legs down. You see the redness on Perry's left leg, but he's chopping down the right leg as well. He's looking for knees that have come very, very close on multiple occasions. A couple have grazed the face, but nothing too flush just yet. Perry wisely pushes him up against the fence.
We're just about dead even in total strikes so far. Again, those unofficial numbers. The corner of Mike Perry telling him he lost the first round after the first 5 minutes. Which I thought was interesting. Maybe, I mean, you never know how they motivate a fighter, right?
No, 100%. I mean, listen, this is a really, really close fight. The first round really close, both guys had the moments, but I think Perry, with that big show-stealing moment when he landed a couple of shots and swarmed on, you know, everyone got excited, the crowd made noise. Judges recognize that thing, you know, when the crowd reacts, that can sway a judge's opinion.
Look up at the clock as he tries to fight off Mike Perry, Vincente LueQUE. While Perry working right in front of his corner.
Yeah, Perry said the other day, he said, no one's stronger than me, and I joked, and I said, let's have an arm wrestle. He said, I don't know about an arm wrestling competition. He said, but if you want to have a headbutt competition right now, he said, I'm going to win. And I'm like, all right, buddy, you know, calm down. I'm retired.
Yeah. You just want to butt heads for a little while. I think I'll take that, as I think was the direct quote.
Oh!
Stiff left, and Luque there to counter as well.
Oh, nice shot there.
Counter left from LueQUE.
It's only a matter of time before one of these guys falls down. They're both eating very, very heavy shots. It's a fantastic fight, it really is. Each shot is heavy, it's thrown technically well. They've got their feet planted on the floor, both doing everything they can to knock each other out.
And another stiff left.
LueQUE said coming into this fight he was actually after a higher ranked opponent, but Perry has a big name, so he'll take it. But careful what you wish for here, because Perry is looking very, very good, as is LueQUE. Both looking good, but there's no walk in the park for anybody.
Yeah, well, LueQUE does not want to be on the shelf. That is one thing that he has made known. You know, I'll take an opponent, whoever. I want to stay active and continue to climb in the welterweight division. Oh, nice cut from Perry, splits the guard, and now a jab starts working.
Yeah, LueQUE does a good job of looking for those elbows. Every time he's backed up and Perry swarms in, boom, just throws a little elbow.
Under 2 minutes to go in the second round.
But that right hand has been the best weapon for Perry tonight, finding its home all too often.
Another jab splits the guard for Perry. Oh, right, follows it up. Body shot from the other side. Is that blood on the camera lens I see at the top there?
Oh, very nice. Feints the front kick, comes down with a lead jab.
Step in jab there, significant head strikes look like this. Those numbers in favor of Perry.
Look at that, 81 to 82 on the attempted strikes. Both guys with a tremendous output, but Perry just kind of taking the lead there. More often than not, as I said before, it's that right hand. But LueQUE just snaps the head back there. Man.
Yeah, connection from LueQUE as well. Well, he was in one of these earlier this year. Just a barn burner, a slugfest. One that brings a smile to the face of Mike Perry.
I think everybody in this arena is smiling right now. This fight alone, you got your money's worth with the ticket.
Well, each fighter has mixed in a low kick through the second round here as well. 30 seconds to go now. Man, just give a shot to take one.
Yeah. At this point, it's basically who wants it more. It's like, listen, we're very, very evenly matched. We both hit hard, we've both got speed, we've both got technique, and we're both hitting each other a lot. But which one is willing to take more damage? Which one's willing to push forward more and do everything they can to get the finish? Because they're so evenly matched. You just step off the gas for a second, the other guy's going to take over.
Just breathe, Mike. We ain't gonna say nothing. I just want you to breathe, okay? In my eyes, Mike, you're up 2-0, okay?
You're doing really good.
But now, whatever you got left for this fight, you gotta give it. You fucking look great, bro. Okay? You like a fucking mixed martial artist, man?
Work here?
Can I get a little bit of the work against the cage? That way you can breathe,
Through your
okay?
mouth.
You were winning that when you had him against the cage and breathing, all right?
Only time
Keep
he's
using.
scoring is when your back's on the cage. That's it.
Please use this cage.
Feint a little bit more.
Back on ESPN Plus and
Mike,
listening
if
to
you
the
circle
corner of
and
Mike
jab
Perry.
This whole round, who gives a damn, okay? You win this round. You use this whole cage and win this round, okay?
Get those points.
You're up 2-0. You're up 2-0. You don't got to take no damage this round. You're up 2-0, brother, okay? Come on, man.
Show him who's the best striker.
So just catching the end of Henry Hoof there, saying show him who's the best striker in the corner of Mike Perry, believing they have the first 2 rounds in the bag. Round 3 is brought to you by P3, the official protein snack of the UFC. Just 5 minutes remain, and to continue on your thought, Michael, before we went to break, there are no secrets now, right?
Yeah, no,
who
for
wants
sure.
it more? It's all on the feet.
That's exactly what it is, and LueQUE's coach, Henry Hoof, just said, show him who the best striker is, and that essentially sums up what I was trying to say before, because who wants it more? They're both physically matched exactly. You know, they both hit hard, they got great technique, but who wants it more? Who's willing to take more damage to land their shots?
continue to stand and strike. Mike Perry is north of 63 total strikes. That's the second most in a UFC fight for him with 4 full minutes to go.
Well, both guys have got chins because, as we know, both of these people have one-punch knockout power, and they've landed their best shots on each other multiple times, and they're both standing there still going strong.
And Perry's kind of known as this throw caution to the wind brawler style, but he has stayed very composed through these.
Yeah, 100%. Listen, it's easy to think, oh, Perry is just a slugger, he's a brawler and all this type of thing, doesn't really have technique. That couldn't be further from the truth. This is a very, very technical performance that we're seeing tonight. Listen, is he a wild man? Yeah, and that's part of his appeal. He's an entertaining guy. I love watching it, and I love watching him fight, and I love listening to him talk. He's very engaging. But don't think, just because he loves this and he is a brawler, that that's his skill set. He brawls because he loves to brawl, he enjoys it. But he can be technical when he needs to.
Meanwhile, it's Luque trying to put it together now as we come up on 3 minutes left in this fight. And Perry backs him up with a left cross.
Yeah, kind of switched to southpaw stance there. I'm wondering if that leg's hurt, because it certainly looks red. Perry trying to get a takedown. That's the first takedown attempt from Perry. Oh, sweep the leg. Get ready. No.
So Luque fights off the takedown attempt, but he's wearing Mike Perry along the fence right now.
Nice work from Perry. He's got the double underhooks here. Now what's he going to do with it? He's going to try and suck the back in. The lower back, you want to suck it in, and then you just reap the leg on the outside, and that'll typically bring your man down. Or step off to the side, so your hips are kind of like side onto his hips, and then kind of twist and rotate and suck the back in. That'll also get a takedown.
Look up at the clock for Luque there. As we approach 2 minutes to go, Perry content to stand.
He's like, come on, guys, really, you're going to boo this fight. This fight's awesome, okay? All right, he's trying to get a takedown, you know?
He let the crowd know.
Yeah.
As only he could. And there is the return to center by Eduardo Hurdy.
So that was really interesting, because the way the referee separated them, they moved them back to the center, so therefore the momentum of Luque going forward forced Mike Perry backwards.
Leaping forward knee there for Luque.
Yeah, nice work, but here's exactly what Perry was looking for a moment ago.
What a takedown, and is there a submission attempt from the bottom here from Luque?
Well, there is a submission attempt, and we see the blood pouring out. That's just how much he's squeezing.
Comes up there from Perry.
See, the good thing is his head is kind of up. If Luque switches his hips so that Perry's head, like he's doing there, is forcing the head down to the floor.
Oh, man, he's really opening up that cut as well.
Yeah, man, he is squeezing with everything he's got. Mike Perry, my God, what a tough man.
Wow.
Because look at that.
Just trying to fight him off. We've got a minute to go in this one.
The blood is just pouring out there. You know, Luque's got to be careful, because it doesn't appear that he has it quite right. The grip isn't perfect, so therefore he's not going to get it. And his arms are going to be really pumped when he lets go, and Perry is going to explode.
Well, as slippery as it gets down there as well.
Look at that.
I mean, Mike Perry is just hammering his own blood. And trying to fight the hands now to get out of it.
Yeah, but
under 30 seconds to go now.
There it is.
And he's out.
You got to think that blood definitely helped slip that out.
Man, and was that the Hail Mary from Luque?
All right, well, now Perry's got to get busy making pay. Luque is looking at the clock.
Well, Perry's got to figure he just knows to stay busy here on top to ride things out. Final 10 seconds between these two.
There it is.
Perry busy on top in the final seconds, and believes he has done enough. A bloody war, just as we expected when the fight was booked, and his nose is definitely broken. Wow, so the blood was coming from the cut, but
yeah,
oh man, that's a broken nose, folks.
My word, that is not good. Now let's take a look. You've got to think that this definitely played a part in it. A flying knee right to the nose. Shin on chin isn't good, but knee on nose is even worse. Let's take another look. Jumps in. Boom! Patella to septum. There's only one winner.
Yeah. My goodness. Well, the
Look
toughness
at that.
wasn't in question before, and
Oh
it
my.
will not be in question ever.
Look
The official
at
decision
that
is
nose.
coming, and it is coming next.
Put that motherfucker back. Mais uma guerra, meu irmão. Oh, thank you.
UFC fight fans, check out newly added fight-worn memorabilia, pajamas, bobbleheads, and jewelry. It is all now available on UFCstore.com. Well, the official decision is in, and let's get it to you. Here is Joe Martinez.
Y ahora, aficionados, nos vamos a las tarjetas de los jueces. Primero, vamos a darle un aplauso para una tremenda pelea. And now the judges' scorecards. El señor Bravo anotó 29-28. Bravo scores at 29-28 for Perry. El juez Colón, 29-28, 29-28, Luque. Y el juez Terrell anotó 29-28. Terrell has it 29-28. El ganador por decisión dividida. Your winner by split decision from Brasilia, Brazil, Vicente, the Silent Assassin.